Well, it's not raining again. You know what that means. The cherry left. That has nothing to do with that. But we're gonna pretend it does. Alright, Sahara's here today. Again, there's no rain. There was no rain yesterday. Pretty confident that there was no rain yesterday. I doubt myself as soon as I start speaking, as per usual. Yeah, no rain. And there's no rain today, and Sahara's here, and we already found Gulliver, and Gulliver doesn't matter, and there's no reason for me to even check the prices at the store, because I already know that it's a decrease this week. So, yep, there you go. That's the day. Congratulations. Alright, I don't know, what do I have to talk about? Not much, I guess. I think yesterday or the day before, I said that I was up to date on my videos. I lied. I checked today. I've only uploaded up until June 5th. So we're like 2 weeks behind the uploads on the channel, the stream channel. So that's good that we're almost up to date, but I'm not quite there. So that's all I have to say. Yeah, 2 weeks behind. Oops. I lied the other day. Yeah, I'm pretty close. Wouldn't take long. Oh, hello everyone. Got a party and there's nothing going on here. I nearly was already in my house and I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll catch a couple fish. That could be a good idea. Yeah, gang's all here, but there's nothing going on. Unfortunately. I'm just gonna stock up for Wendell. He showed up twice recently, which was too much. Yeah, anyway, I do want to, you know, stream some other stuff. I kept saying, like, you know, near the end of the month, maybe start of July. It's getting closer and closer now, and I'm like, there's still so much going on. So, we'll see. I would like to, though. That's what I'm gonna say. Wendell is he's just a very hungry walrus. He doesn't even know what he's eating. Everything's his favorite because it's free. Something like that, I don't know. But he showed up like twice within the span of a week. And it's like, can Gracie just do that more often, please? I don't know, it's like getting red. I don't know. Yeah, fish is the best flavor for him. That's not. I don't want that. It's kind of annoying because like each visitor has like their own things that makes them easy to deal with, but also not easy. Like Wendell, if you deal with Wendell, he's out of here. You know, it's great. Wow, 2 cans in a row. Toucan? There's no birds here. Anyway, no. Yeah, with like Wendell, you have to deal with him with 3 characters, and you gotta give him fish. That's like work. That takes effort. Red, on the other hand, is easy, right? You just go in the store and you buy things. Except he doesn't show up until 6 p.m. and then usually I have to like adjust my streams. Well, you only have to deal with him with 1 character, which is nice, obviously. Wendell, you have to deal with 3. But like, can we just get Gracie's shirts? That's all I want. No bird villagers? I mean... No, I don't have any bird villagers. But you know who's here? Okay, wait a second. We interrupted me delaying the stream by fishing to bring you an important message. Peanut has moved in. Okay, Peanut is one of my faves. This is a fun fact that some will know about me. You had okay, I don't think I had Peanut until New Leaf. I want to say New Leaf. Because in the first game I didn't play a lot. Well, I did play. But like, I don't know, like there was a lot of people and I was harassing people I didn't like. Okay? I was a kid, this happens. And then in Wild World it was Goldie, and then City Folk I didn't play so much, and then New Leaf it was like Peanut and Bunny, I think. Yeah, I need to make sure that Peanut does not move out. Because, like, in this town, like, Butch he's a dog. Lucy's a pig. Hazel, Otis. Hazel's okay. She's been here for a while. Boots, I kind of like Boots. Kabuki's a cat. Bessie's a cow. Candy's kind of weird, kind of okay. Tangy, everyone loves Tangy. I haven't really had Tangy, though, until this game, I don't think. Sue E, I despise her. She's my nemesis. Pearl and Axel, Biddy, Dizzy, he's a, you know, so, like, this is a priority. There's a strong priority to keep Peanut in the town. Because it is random who leaves, but it's based off of friendship. Are you talking about a coelacanth? Caught a million of those, girl. Sue E is funny. It is funny, and she's evil though. She's a very mean-spirited individual. Okay, so I'm gonna have to talk to Peanut a lot over the next little while. That much is for sure. But I don't want to bother her by talking to her too much. So yeah, there you go. We've just extended the streams for the next week or so. Because I'd say that people, like, move out every week or so. Now, to recap what happened. Let me just, clean this up. So I had, I don't know, like 9 or 10 villagers in my town for the longest time. And then I was like, yeah, you know what, let's just, like, nobody was moving in. It's because I didn't talk to the last person who showed up. And I was like, oh, so if you talk to everyone, then someone moves in. So I talked, I got to 14, because if you stay at 14, nothing changes, right? You just have the 14, and nobody's going to move out. It's only after you hit 15 villagers that people start moving out randomly. And again, it's not super random. It's random when it happens, I think. Don't quote me on that. And it's based off of friendship points, which are tracked in this game. So, one time, I accidentally spoke to Twiggy, I think, who's gone now, while I was trying to fish during one of the fishing tourneys. And that was like, oh no, that was the last villager I hadn't spoken to. Then a 15th villager moved in, and then it started cycling people out, which was annoying because at the time, these acres, well, Butch has been here forever, but like these acres were clear, which was really good for my turnips because I like to have these as open as possible, right? And then that happened. It kept going, and someone kept moving out for a while. But then one day, somehow, I think someone else moved out rather than the person who had just moved in. So then I hadn't spoken to everyone in my town, and then I can't remember if I accidentally spoke to that person again, or if I talked to them to continue the cycle. But something like that. Also, someone else moved in who was nice, but then I didn't, like, speak to them enough, and now they're not here anymore. But I don't remember who that was, and if it was someone, I think it was someone else that, like, a friend of mine likes, but not me. Anyway, point is, you know, we've been cycling through like a villager every like week or 2 weeks, and now Peanut's here, and Peanut is one of my top ones, so I have to keep her here. And in order to do that, I need to talk to her and perhaps even write her a letter someday. So yeah, anyway, that's the thing. Yeah, this town, like, it doesn't have any of my, like, favorites, but Peanut, I guess, is one of my favorites. So I gotta do what I can. That would be cool, and then someone else can move out. Who? I don't know. We'll see. Someone that I haven't spoken to as much. But, like, I don't know. I think you lose friendship. I don't know. I haven't looked into the friendship points in this game too much, because I don't think it's really of much benefit to me. So, yeah. Anyway, there you go. That's a 10-minute stream that I thought was gonna be, like 5 times shorter. But that's exciting. It's very exciting. But thank you both for stopping by. Unfortunately, I didn't think there was going to be anything exciting going on. But seeing Peanut in the town, that is actually exciting. That counts. So I'm happy about that. And everyone here is happy about that. I think we're all happy about that. which is good. So yeah, Sahara's here. So tomorrow I can check to see who my next visitor is gonna be. The stream's either gonna be early or it's gonna be like late. I don't know what time yet, but nothing's gonna happen tomorrow. Either it'll rain, which would be good for the next day potentially, but the only thing that we're gonna get tomorrow is we'll know who's gonna show up on Monday. So next day, yeah, it's not gonna be anything too crazy, and I will talk to Peanut. So maybe I'll do it later. Maybe it'll be a late stream. I don't know yet. But that's that. And yeah, I think that's it. Anyway, we all got the emotes in chat, which is good. So hopefully Gracie decides to grace us with her presence on Monday. If not, we'll keep waiting. But yeah, that's kind of it. The only other thing is I have to keep reminding myself in just over 2 weeks, it'll be the 4th of July, which is important because you can get raffle items from Red. And if he decides to do the pinwheels, then we'll have all the pinwheels. So, fingers crossed for that. Fingers crossed for Gracie. Fingers crossed for Rain. And that Peanut decides to not move out. That would be beneficial. Maybe I should look into the friendship mechanic. Anyway, I'm out. I'll be back tomorrow. Until then, take it easy. Have a good rest of your days. And I'll see you next time. Bye.